What if every day you waste means a life unlived? Why do we feel so constantly overwhelmed and unhappy? Seneca, one of Rome's greatest Stoic philosophers, once said, "It is not that we have a short time to live, but that we waste a lot of it." Think about these words. Imagine yourself in the ancient Forum of Rome, a place filled with timeless wisdom. You are not just an observer, you are one of many thinking about life's big question. Are we using our potential to the fullest? Can you remember a time when it felt like life was slipping away, as fleeting as sand in an hourglass? Maybe you felt moments of great inspiration, only to see them fade because of self-doubt and constant delaying. If so, you're not alone. This journey is for you. Join us as we explore how to reclaim your potential, master your mind, and turn Stoic wisdom into practical, everyday victories. Imagine a painter standing before a blank canvas, ready to create but scared to make the first brush stroke. Or picture yourself at work, excited about a new project, but held back by the thought, "What if I fail?" These are the doubts and fears that steal our ambitions and distort our potential. Together, we will uncover these inner obstacles that quietly sabotage our best efforts. We will look back at times when fear and doubt held us back and see how these internal battles can be more challenging than external ones. Imagine you're in ancient Rome with philosophers like Epictetus teaching, "It is not things that disturb men, but their judgments about things." The real challenge is within our minds. This isn't about difficult ideas. We'll share actionable strategies based on Stoic philosophy to help you master your mind, stay present, and overcome self-doubt. Today, you will discover practical steps for changing the way you think, daily reflections, and turning setbacks into opportunities for growth. Imagine facing life's challenges with the calm and steady mindset of Marcus Aurelius or Seneca. You will learn techniques to set priorities, balance work with personal life, and use adversity to your advantage. Every minute spent here moves you closer to unlocking your true potential. Before we go deeper, take a moment to hit that subscribe button and follow us at Stoic Philosophy. This journey is about transforming your life, and by subscribing, you connect with a community dedicated to living with purpose, resilience, and unstoppable potential. Stay with us until the end to learn how these timeless teachings can change your daily life. Let's move forward together, embracing the wisdom of the Stoics and making every moment count in our pursuit of greatness. All right, let's dive into this journey where ancient wisdom meets modern life. Chapter 1. Why are you wasting your potential? Close your eyes for a moment and listen closely. The ancient Roman philosopher Seneca once said, "It is not that we have a short time to live, but that we waste a lot of it." Imagine yourself sitting in his audience, thinking about the value of each passing second. Do you ever feel like potential is slipping through your fingers? Like there's so much you can do, yet you don't use it? Let's talk about those shadows within: self-doubt, procrastination, and fear of failure. These are the silent thieves of ambition and dreams. Picture a talented artist whose canvas remains blank day after day. They doubt their skill, worry about criticism, and delay starting. Does this sound familiar? Have you been holding back on your story, your canvas, your music? Think about being in the office, given a chance for an exciting project. The excitement is high, yet self-doubt whispers, "Am I really capable? What if I fail?" So you push it aside, procrastinating until the chance slips away. Now face this truth. The real waste isn't in the minutes ticking by. It's in letting these fears and doubts hold you hostage. It's in letting procrastination build walls around your potential. Reflect here. What dreams and ambitions have you set aside? Are they because of external circumstances? Or are they from within, rooted in fear, self-doubt, or the dread of failing? Chapter 2. Identifying your internal obstacles. Who is your greatest enemy? Is it the demanding boss or a busy schedule? Or is it the critic within? Internal battles shape our lives more than any external challenge. Look in the mirror and ask yourself, what are the demons within? Walk with me through the streets of ancient Rome. Picture soldiers marching, slaves working, and merchants bargaining. Amidst this scene, philosophers like Epictetus taught, it is not things that disturb men, but their judgments about things. The real battleground is in our minds. Imagine a skilled archer hesitating to draw his bow because he fears missing the target, or a writer scared to start because they dread their work won't be good. These are our inner obstacles, self-doubt and fear shadowing our potential. Now let's break down these barriers. Visualize peeling an onion, layer by layer. Each layer represents an internal hurdle: self-doubt, procrastination, fear of criticism. As we peel, tears might come. It's painful to confront oneself, but it's necessary. Reflect. When was the last time you felt capable of greatness, but held back due to an internal struggle? Was it a project at work? A personal goal? Identify these moments and recognize the true opponent, the internal fears and hesitations. Chapter 3. The true cost of wasting potential. Picture yourself in the twilight of life. The years have etched their stories onto your skin, and you're surrounded by memories. But imagine looking back and realizing you never fully embraced your potential. What emotions come up? Imagine a talented musician who never performed, a writer whose stories remained unwritten, or an innovator whose ideas never came to life. In later years, these unfulfilled passions and abandoned talents paint a picture of not just missed opportunities, but a life not fully lived. Reflect on financial stability. That musician who never performed might have struggled financially. Unwritten stories could mean broken relationships because their passion had no outlet. The sense of purposelessness affects the richness of life. Imagine another scene. You're sitting in your study, surrounded by books and memories. On the desk lies an unfinished manuscript. The untapped potential feels like a ghost, haunting you with what could have been. Every missed opportunity echoes in the silence. Reflect deeply. What sacrifices are you making by not fully embracing your potential? Are these sacrifices worth avoiding fear and self-doubt? Consider if we look deeper, the harsh realizations and the sense of urgency they create. This isn't just about financial instability or broken relationships. It's about a sense of purposelessness that could shadow your later years. Close your eyes again and let these images swirl around you. Feel the weight of unfulfilled dreams and recognize the gravity of wasting potential. It's time to wake up from this dream and address the present. What can you start doing today to ensure you won't look back with regret? These reflections serve as a mirror to your soul. They compel you to confront the cost of letting internal obstacles control your potential. Our journey is just beginning. Like the Stoic philosophers, we must master our minds, stay present, and overcome self-doubt. The ancient wisdom isn't just stories, it's a guide for modern life. As we continue, we will explore how to build a strong foundation to harness the potential within you. Reflect on these initial insights. They're the first steps to unlocking a life of purpose and fulfillment. Chapter 4. Mastering your mind. Imagine standing in a busy Roman marketplace. Traders shout their prices, sellers announce their goods, and the air hums with activity. Amid the chaos, picture the philosopher Epictetus calmly teaching his students, "Men are disturbed not by things, but by the views they take of them." Think about your daily life, filled with stresses and challenges. What thoughts are holding you back? Picture a recent stressful event. Maybe it was a critical email from your boss or an argument with a loved one. Now, what if you could change your mindset to see it not as a problem, but as a neutral event to handle wisely? Mental discipline is a key idea in Stoic philosophy. It's about training your mind to see things as they are, without emotional bias. Let's explore how we can do this. Start with cognitive reframing. Imagine you receive harsh criticism at work. Instead of feeling hurt or defensive, you ask, "What can I learn from this?" Treat each piece of feedback, whether positive or negative, as a chance to grow. Next, consider journaling. Each evening, think about your day. What challenges did you face? How did you react? Write down your thoughts and analyze them. Could you have responded more calmly? Journaling helps you improve yourself. Try this exercise. When faced with a tough situation, take a deep breath and ask, "Is my reaction helping or hurting me?" Reflect on this question and choose to respond constructively. Reflect. What events in your life could benefit from a change in perception? How can you start mastering your mind today? Chapter 5. Staying present. How often do you find yourself lost in thoughts about the future, worrying about things you can't control? Imagine holding a sand timer. As the sand slips through, think about the moments of your life passing by. Each grain represents a moment wasted by worry or regret. How much time do you spend worrying about things you can't control? The Stoics emphasized living in the present. Marcus Aurelius, one of the great Stoic emperors, urged that we should confine ourselves to the present. To tap into the power of the present, try mindfulness meditation. Imagine yourself sitting quietly, focusing on your breath, feeling each inhalation and exhalation. This practice brings your scattered thoughts back to the now. Another technique is setting daily intentions. Each morning, think about your day ahead. What do you hope to achieve? Who do you want to be today? Write it down. This centers your mind and encourages purposeful action throughout the day. Imagine you are in a busy meeting at work. Your mind drifts to tomorrow's deadline or yesterday's argument. Catch yourself, take a breath, and bring your attention back to the present moment. What can you contribute right now? Reflect. How can you spend more time in the present? What daily practices can help you stay in the now? Chapter 6. Overcoming self-doubt. Marcus Aurelius once wrote, "If you are pained by external things, it is not they that disturb you, but your judgment of them." How much of your potential is held back by self-doubt? Imagine Marcus Aurelius in his tent before a battle, surrounded by uncertainty and the weight of responsibility. Yet, he found strength in his training and his belief in himself. Self-doubt can be paralyzing. Picture a seed buried in the soil, weighed down with heavy doubts. It struggles to break through the surface. This is your potential, held back by self-imposed limitations. Let's break the cage of self-doubt using affirmations. An athlete stands at the starting line repeating, "I am prepared, I am strong, I am capable." Use this practice in your life. Start your day with affirmations that affirm your worth and capability. Visualization is another powerful tool. Close your eyes. Visualize a significant goal, giving that presentation, finishing a project, or having a difficult conversation. See every detail, including your success. Feel the emotions of achievement and confidence. Reflect. What affirmations can you start using to challenge self-doubt? How will visualizing success transform your mindset? Pause and think about these chapters. Reflect on the deep lessons from Epictetus, Marcus Aurelius, and the Stoic tradition. They teach us to master our mind, stay present, and overcome self-doubt. Timeless wisdom ready to transform our lives. Remember, this journey is about more than concepts. It's about taking steps to build your Stoic foundation. The ancient teachings are your guide to harness your potential, overcome internal obstacles, and live a life of purpose and fulfillment. Chapter 7. Turning philosophy into action. Now, let's start turning Stoic wisdom into real actions. Imagine waking up every day in ancient Rome. How did philosophers like Seneca and Marcus Aurelius start their days? Did they jump straight into the chaos? Or did they have morning rituals? The answer is, they had morning reflections. Seneca believed in beginning the day with purpose. It's not just about getting ready for the tasks ahead, but setting the tone for who you want to be. Take a deep breath right now and picture your ideal day, productive, calm, and balanced. Start with morning reflections. Each morning, before starting your day, take a moment to think about your intentions. Ask yourself, what's my priority today? How do I want to act and react? This practice helps you align your day with your values and goals. At the end of the day, consider adopting the habit of an evening evaluation. Picture yourself sitting quietly, reviewing your day. What went well? Where did you struggle? The Stoics believed in examining actions and thoughts to continuously improve. Imagine lying in bed, thinking about your day's successes, big or small. Reflect on your moments of strength and times when you could have done better. This isn't about self-criticism, but growth. Another powerful tool is gratitude exercises. Each night, write down 3 things you are grateful for. It shifts the focus from what went wrong to what went right, fostering a positive mindset. Is this practical? Picture starting your mornings focused and ending each day with gratitude and reflection. How would your life change? Chapter 8. The Art of Prioritizing. Picture your ever-growing to-do list. Tasks pile up, and the weight of unaccomplished goals feels overwhelming. Is your list more overwhelming than helpful? Now, visualize the Eisenhower matrix, a tool many successful people use to prioritize. Imagine a box divided into 4 parts. 1. Urgent and important tasks. 2. Important but not urgent tasks. 3. Urgent but not important tasks. 4. Neither urgent nor important tasks. Start with number 1. Tackle tasks that are urgent and important right away. These tasks are crucial. For number 2, plan for tasks that are important but not urgent. This way, they won't become urgent crises. For number 3, delegate urgent but not important tasks if possible. Don't get bogged down by activities that don't match your main goals. Lastly, for number 4, eliminate tasks that are neither urgent nor important. They drain your energy without adding value. Next, introduce the daily Stoic to-do list. Instead of just listing tasks, categorize them based on their importance and impact on your life's bigger picture. Think about tasks that match your personal growth and long-term goals. This isn't just about productivity, it's about meaningful progress. Reflect here. Imagine your to-do list isn't confusing, but a clear map of what truly matters. How would mastering the art of prioritizing transform your life? Chapter 9. Balancing work and life. Imagine yourself standing on a tightrope, balancing between work demands and personal joy. Can you chase career goals without sacrificing personal happiness? Let's explore the balance achieved by Stoic philosophers. Despite being Roman emperors and statesmen, they valued personal fulfillment just as much as their duties. Begin with time blocking. Picture your day as a blank canvas. Each hour represents a stroke of paint. Divide your day into dedicated blocks of time for work, family, self-care, and hobbies. Commit to these blocks as seriously as you would to an important meeting. Imagine a demanding day at work. Take scheduled breaks. Step away from your desk and breathe. Use this time to reset and recharge. Next, set boundaries. Think about Marcus Aurelius, who, despite being an emperor, allocated time for his personal reflections. Make boundaries clear. Set work hours and respect downtime. Self-care is another cornerstone of balance. Visualize the philosophers saying, "A healthy mind in a healthy body." Exercise, meditate, and rest adequately. Imagine these practices as your personal shield, protecting you against burnout. Reflect. What steps can you take to achieve a satisfying balance? How can time blocking and setting boundaries reshape your day? As you start integrating these Stoic practices into daily life, remember that it's a journey. Picture turning ancient wisdom into daily routines that enhance your productivity, focus, and personal fulfillment. Imagine yourself as a modern Stoic, using philosophy to live a balanced, purpose-driven life. Stoicism isn't just a thought, It's an action, a committed practice to live well. How will you start today? Chapter 10. Bounce back stronger. Picture yourself on a battlefield, not of swords and shields, but of daily problems and setbacks. Imagine Cato the Younger, a Stoic hero, facing tough times with unyielding resolve. He stands tall, showing resilience. Now put yourself in his shoes. What if every setback you faced could be met with such strength? Recognize that setbacks are inevitable. They are a part of life's unpredictable journey. But here's where Stoic teachings become invaluable. The Stoics viewed setbacks not as failures, but as essential experiences for growth. They believed in the power of resilience, which isn't about avoiding falls, but about rising each time you get knocked down. Think about a modern-day story. Thomas Edison, when his laboratory was consumed by flames, instead of being devastated, saw it as an opportunity. "Thank goodness all our mistakes were burned up," he said. This mindset is resilience in action. Reflect on this. How often do setbacks leave you paralyzed, doubting your path? What if instead you saw them as opportunities for a fresh start, a lesson learned? To build resilience, start by accepting what happened. Face setbacks without denial or frustration. Acknowledge them. This practice is called premeditatio malorum, or the premeditation of evils. The Stoics practiced imagining worst-case scenarios to prepare their minds. This isn't about pessimism, it's about mental readiness. Picture running a marathon. You anticipate the pain, the cramps, and then train to overcome them. Next, redefine failures. View them as feedback, not as a measure of your worth. Take a moment, breathe deeply, and calmly examine the situation. Ask yourself, what can this teach me? How can I grow from this experience? Imagine you've just missed an important deadline at work. Instead of spiraling into self-doubt, you take a step back. What went wrong? What can be improved? This approach turns a setback into a stepping stone. Reflect. Think back to a recent setback. How did you handle it? How could acknowledging and learning have changed your response? Chapter 11. Harnessing the power of adversity. Marcus Aurelius once wrote, "The obstacle in the way becomes the way." Visualize a boulder blocking your path, not as an obstacle, but as a tool to strengthen your muscles as you push it aside. This is the essence of amor fati, the love of fate. Imagine every challenge you face is like a sculptor's chisel, shaping you. Instead of cursing your fate, Stoics teach us to embrace it. Welcome adversity as an opportunity for greatness. Picture a century-old tree, bent and twisted by the wind over time. It stands strong not despite the storms, but because of them. Your life's adversities are those storms. They shape your character, build your strength, and test your spirit. Practice changing how you see challenges. Turn them into moments for growth. Picture a project at work falling apart. Instead of frustration, see it as a chance to improve your planning skills. Face an injury in sports? Use the time to focus on mental game and strategy. This mindset shift doesn't happen overnight. Start small. When faced with minor inconveniences, a delayed flight, a lost email, change your reaction. Instead of annoyance, ask, how can this situation help me? Reflect on how you can apply amor fati in your life. Imagine your daily challenges as opportunities training you for a greater purpose. Chapter 12. Your Stoic Toolbox. Imagine a toolbox that includes everything you need to tackle life's challenges. Each tool is a Stoic principle you've learned: resilience, mental framing, and presence. First, let's consolidate. Reflect on the key teachings. Resilience, bouncing back from setbacks stronger. Amor fati, embracing fate and adversity as growth. Mental discipline, reframing your thoughts and controlling emotional responses. Staying present, living in the now without being bogged down by past regrets or future anxieties. Overcoming self-doubt, using affirmations and visualizations. Daily practices, morning reflections and evening evaluations. Now, create your personalized Stoic toolbox. Write down these principles. List the practical exercises: cognitive reframing, journaling, gratitude practices, prioritization techniques, time blocking, and setting boundaries. Imagine a difficult day. Instead of being overwhelmed, you open your toolbox. You start with a morning reflection, setting clear intentions. Throughout the day, you use cognitive reframing to stay calm and focused. When overwhelmed, you block your time and set boundaries. In the evening, you evaluate and practice gratitude. Reflect. What would your Stoic toolbox include? How can these tools transform your daily routine? Picture yourself as a blacksmith. Each day, you shape and refine your tools. With time, they become sharper, more effective. Your life isn't just happening to you. You are actively shaping it, like the skillful hands of a craftsman. As you integrate these principles, transformations will unfold. Setbacks will no longer paralyze you. Adversity will become a source of strength. Your mind, honed by Stoic wisdom, will navigate life's unpredictability with calm and purpose. Reflect deeply. How will you start building and using your Stoic toolbox today? What steps will you take to ensure your potential is realized and your life is lived fully? Embrace these teachings, use these tools, and let the Stoic philosophy guide you to a life of resilience, growth, and unstoppable potential. But now, it's time for us to take action. Knowledge without practice is like a treasure locked in a chest. It's there, but unused. It's in applying these Stoic principles where true change happens. Let's start this journey to live the wisdom we've learned. 1. Focus on one principle. Start by choosing one principle to focus on for the next few weeks. It could be resilience, mastering your mind, or staying present. Think about how each can help you move forward. Resilience. Bounce back stronger from setbacks. Mental discipline. Change your thoughts and control your emotional responses. Staying present. Live in the moment without being weighed down by past regrets or future worries. Choose the one that fits best with your current life challenges. 2. Make a public commitment. Make it serious by publicly committing to your chosen principle. Share it with us in the comments below. This makes you accountable and allows us to support you. Shared goals often become more achievable. 3. Daily, small, winnable actions. To integrate these principles into your life, think of small daily actions. Here are a few ideas. Resilience. List a recent setback and identify one lesson you can learn from it. Practice. Premeditation. By imagining potential challenges and preparing for them. Mental discipline. Journal each night about the day's events and how you reacted. Were your responses helpful? Practice cognitive reframing. Take one negative thought and challenge it. Look for a more neutral or positive interpretation. Staying present. Spend 5-10 minutes each morning in mindfulness meditation, focusing on your breath. Set daily intentions each morning and remind yourself to return to the present moment throughout the day. Share your chosen principle and an action step in the comments. We'll help you refine and expand these steps based on your journey. 4. Track your progress. To stay on track and see growth, consider these methods. Journaling. Keep a daily journal. Write down observations, progress, struggles, and victories. Reflection. Set aside a few minutes each evening for self-reflection. What went well? Where could you improve? Accountability partner. Find someone who shares your interest in Stoicism. Regular discussions can keep both of you motivated. Use visual reminders. Place reminders around your home or workspace. Quotes from Stoic philosophers, your daily goals, or symbols of your chosen principle. Reflecting on your progress helps you see where you've grown and where you need to put in more effort. Pay attention not just to the big wins, but also to the small, consistent steps forward. They are the foundation of lasting change. Now take your first action by sharing your chosen principle and action step in the comments below. This strengthens your commitment and opens the door to community support and accountability. Thank you for joining us on this journey into Stoic philosophy. Your dedication to improving your life through these teachings inspires us all. Don't forget to subscribe to stay connected. We have more wisdom to share that can help your path. Until next time, may the wisdom of the Stoics guide you towards a life of resilience, purpose, and potential.